Adrenal glands, the ultimate guide for nursing students sparkles. Hey future nurses, woman health worker, man health worker, let's break down the adrenal glands and dive deeper into their hormones, especially corticosteroids and mineralocorticoids, in a fun, easy to understand way. Let's go, rock it! Where are the adrenal glands? The adrenal glands are small but powerful glands sitting on top of your kidneys, like little hats top hat. They produce essential hormones that help your body handle stress, blood pressure, metabolism, and electrolyte balance. Two main parts of the adrenal glands. Adrenal cortex, outer layer, produces steroid hormones like corticosteroids and mineralocorticoids. Adrenal medulla, inner layer, produces catecholamines like epinephrine, adrenaline. Adrenal cortex, the steroid hormone factory. The adrenal cortex is where all the important steroid hormones are made. These hormones are key in helping manage stress, blood pressure, and fluid balance. Corticosteroids, the stress and energy hormones. Corticosteroids are produced by the adrenal cortex and are crucial for handling stress, metabolism, and immune response. They are divided into two main types, glucocorticoids and mineralocorticoids. Glucocorticoids, e.g., cortisol, the stress boss brain. What it does, cortisol is the body's stress hormone. It helps your body manage stress by increasing your blood sugar levels, helping you stay energized, and controlling inflammation. Example, before a stressful exam or if you're running from danger, cortisol boosts your energy levels and keeps you alert. Too much cortisol leads to Cushing's syndrome, causing symptoms like weight gain, high blood sugar, moon face, and high blood pressure. Too little cortisol leads to Addison's disease, which causes fatigue, low blood pressure, and dark skin, hyperpigmentation. Mineralocorticoids, e.g., aldosterone, the fluid and BP regulators droplet. What it does, aldosterone, a key mineralocorticoid, helps regulate salt, sodium, and potassium levels in your blood and controls blood pressure. Example, if you've eaten salty food, aldosterone helps your body hold on to just the right amount of sodium and water to keep your blood pressure stable. Too much aldosterone, this can cause high blood pressure, hypertension, and low potassium levels, hyperkalemia. Too little aldosterone, this leads to low blood pressure, dehydration, and electrolyte imbalances. Adrenal medulla, the emergency response team revolving light. The adrenal medulla, the inner part of the adrenal gland, makes catecholamines like epinephrine, adrenaline, and norepinephrine, which are your body's emergency hormones. Epinephrine, adrenaline, the fight or flight hormone high voltage. What it does, epinephrine boosts heart rate, increases glucose availability, and gives you the energy needed to deal with an emergency or intense stress. Example, you're running for your life or facing a stressful situation, epinephrine kicks in to help you react fast. Too much can lead to pheochromocytoma, a condition that causes severe high blood pressure, rapid heart rate, and sweating. Norepinephrine, the blood pressure booster shot. What it does, norepinephrine helps increase blood pressure by causing blood vessels to constrict, narrow. Example, if you're losing blood or in shock, norepinephrine helps keep your blood pressure from dropping too low. Why should nurses care about corticosteroids and mineralocorticoids? Thinking phase. Nurses play an important role in recognizing imbalances in these hormones, since problems with corticosteroids and mineralocorticoids can lead to serious conditions. Managing corticosteroid use. Long-term corticosteroid use, e.g., prednisone, can suppress the adrenal glands, leading to adrenal insufficiency. This means the body won't be able to produce enough of its own cortisol. Nurses need to taper corticosteroids gradually, don't stop them suddenly, to avoid causing adrenal crisis, low cortisol levels. Monitoring electrolytes. Aldosterone regulates sodium, Na, and potassium, K, levels, so nurses must carefully monitor these electrolytes, especially for patients with Addison's disease, low aldosterone, or Conn's syndrome, high aldosterone. Low sodium, hyponatremia, or high potassium, hypokalemia, can indicate mineralocorticoid imbalances. Quick mnemonic for corticosteroids and mineralocorticoids brain light bulb. Salt, sugar, sex, the deeper you go, the sweeter it gets. Salt equals aldosterone, controls sodium and blood pressure. Sugar equals cortisol, controls stress and blood sugar. Sex equals androgens, affects sex hormones, minor role. Your adrenal glands are vital for survival, especially in times of stress and when regulating important functions like blood pressure, fluid balance, and energy. Glowing Star as a nurse, understanding how corticosteroids and mineralocorticoids work will help you care for patients, manage medication, and recognize life-threatening conditions. Short.